Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a video where I am using all my blue supplies. So I got this challenge this month where I pick one color and I use all the supplies with that color. I'm starting off to do the basing first, starting with watercolor and gouache. I wanted to do the basing with all the wet mediums first because they are really hard to put on top of pencils afterwards, and I think it's a quicker way to color the page. I'm using the Minke watercolors and just a normal gouache set. I don't think there's any brand really, it's just from the local store. I think it's a store name, Panduro. And this watercolor set I'm using now is the Winsor & Newton Cotton colors. I did skip using acrylic just because that acrylic is something that I usually use on backgrounds, really, and it's a lot of fuss to use. Now you see I'm using the Neocolor 2s. I wanted this wooden floor to be warmer than the rest of the page, so it will have the warm tones. Also using my alcohol markers on this page. I do have a blotter page underneath, and here you can see that it was empty, so I did fill it. Now you may think, you can't fill pro markers. This is Winsor & Newton pro markers, but you can using alcohol. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a full tutorial how I refill unfillable, refillable markers. Setting this one aside a little bit, so I wanted to let it set. So I'm using different ones in between. This is the chameleon marker. I only have two markers. This blue one and a green one. And I wanted to have the darkest colors on the metals in the background. Now I'm grabbing the filled one, and here you can see it's more juicy again. It does lighten up the color, so it's not as dark as it used to be. This has been filled so many times now that it used to be really dark indigo color, but I mean it still works, so You don't have to throw them away as soon as they dry out. Here I have to fill it again. Because I didn't fill it much. So I'm just waiting, having it on the side while I do other markers. I do also have some water-based markers. There are Lyra, Tombows, IKEA, Staedtler fine liners. You can also see some pencils here, and those are water-based pencils, or you can activate them with water. It's the IKEA ones, and also Faber-Castell Color Grip budget pencils. So now you can see me doing the last ones of the alcohol markers. You can see this marker is just getting lighter and lighter. Moving on to the water-based markers, starting with the Lyra. Now I'm just filling in the just random places with all these tiny bathroom supplies, I guess. I'm using a really dark blue on the metal here. And I wanted this plant to stand out, that it did go blend with the background. Here I'm using the IKEA water-soluble pencils. They are really light, so they work really great for just shading on the white areas that I wanted. This color grip pencil, it's metallic, so it's not really opaque, but the other ones, like this one, is really opaque. Just see me in the glass jar there. These are some budget, no-name markers. Moving on to the fine liners. There are some tiny spots here and there. Lids on the products in the background there. Then we also got soft pastels. I just used my finger here, and I did not spray the page here because it wasn't really much, and I did go over it right away, so I didn't have to spray it really. Now I had forgotten this watercolor set. This is the IKEA watercolor set, Mola. So I only had 2 blue colors here. One is glitter and one is not. Moving on to my pencils, starting off with really light pencil. These are erasable pencils, usually used to sketch, so they don't have much pigment. These are budget pencils. Not really vibrant, so they are great to make a really light shading on the bathtub here. These are my dark budget pencils, and you can see that they are not really that dark. So I just based with one color and then started shading in the bushes outside here. Still some budget pencils. I don't think any of these has any names. This is the IKEA crayons. Not really vibrant. I also have the Crayola crayons. These are really old. These were passed down from my mom, but they still work. Now I'm moving on to the Prismacolors. They are more vibrant, so I'm using them in the shadows. I do have a few luminance colors as well. Now you can see that the curtains already look better with some shading. And highlights. There's not really much more to say about this coloring. I am just putting my pencils here and there, doing shading and highlighting. At the end I am using my glitter gel pens and glitter Posca pens and also normal Posca pens, and just finishing up with the details. I'm just gonna leave you to it. Enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. I'm slowly, I think I'm crazy. Well, no, I think it's crazy. Think I'm slowly, I think I'm crazy. Well, no, I think it's crazy. Think I'm slowly, I think I'm crazy. Well, no, I think it's crazy. Think I'm slowly, I think I'm crazy. Well, no, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Think I'm slowly. I think I'm crazy. Well, I think it's crazy. Think I'm slowly. I think I'm crazy. I think it's crazy. Think I'm slowly. I think I'm crazy. I think it's crazy. Think I'm slowly. I think I'm crazy. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy.